had such a great year with a conversion.
The Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Breaks through the tackle. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Utes pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Can he make it to the marker? And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down on the 3rd down conversion.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. On the ground, it's Vega.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's 3rd down. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the Utes move into the red zone. Physical physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. On the ground, it's Vega.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Big moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
And the Utes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal off that loss. And he drops back in the gun. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback on the start of the 25. Gets the football. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Well, defending this... You need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Third down play for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Huskies will bring their punt team on the field now. Oh, it's a fake, trying to run for it. Defense was all over that. The gamble doesn't pay off. And now the offense will take over in good position.
Oh, wow, Chris. The return unit was ready for that one. We talk a lot about the importance of special teams, and it shows up right here. A nice fake call, but they were ready for it. And they did a great job of sniffing it out and preventing the first.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Spega. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. And it's Utah in the lead here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Vega. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Ball handed off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? That's a design quarterback keeper. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they tried to grind that out for those 2 yards, and they came up just short. I'm talking inches short. You know the players are going to say, hey, Coach, let's go for it. We can make it. We can make it. It's 4th down in inches. Get behind that line and go for it.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw over the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The Slug were able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. The ball is caught. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Mays. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pressure is coming. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Utah offense takes the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll hand it off. Breaks an open space. Here he goes. He has first down yardage at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down.
Let's go! Let's go!
Can he get there on the ground? And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Utes offense is on the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
This is the 6th play on the drive. And here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. And that run produces a decent gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. The Utes will line up to kick it away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. First down, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Looks like Washington will have the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's Mays. Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw again. Nice grab. It's Mays.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the completion made. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Huskies will crank up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Incompletion makes it second down. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Grab behind the line. It's Mays. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. The Huskies will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Huskies will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utah offense takes the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's low. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there. Wiped out by the penalty flag. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And that run, good for 1st down yardage. The drive moves on. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Nothing fancy there. Just comes out of the slot and runs a slant route.
Yeah, it's so difficult for the defense to be able to slow this play down because it happens so quickly. Even when you know and might anticipate that this throw might be coming, it's tough to disrupt the timing when it's executed well like this right here. Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
They bring him down, but not Play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Positive yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Touchdown, Washington, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Takes the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a receiver. Makes a quick catch. And the Utes looking to keep this drive moving. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Looking for some space. It's Vega. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that previous play.
Here we go, here we go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's low. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. And the Utes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Now the handoff. Fighting him off. Taken down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Good enough for a 1st down.
All right, Here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Utah! That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Huskies offense is back out on the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, good push up front here, and this back, I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
To the 45. Tackle made after a big gain.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. Second and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Utah offense takes the field. The last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Vega. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Sticking with the running game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He's got room to run. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Utes bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. That punt heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back them up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Huskies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. He finds his man. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Utah Utes will take over first and 10.
And the Utah offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Grinding away on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. And there's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
They're going to run it. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they'll take a knee as the clock moves into the final minute of play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been